Okay, we can start our stream.
Are we live?
Yes, we have already Wi-Fi, I think, yeah.
All right, welcome everybody to the Modern Chess Autumn Challenge. Welcome Grigor, welcome Peter, welcome Alexey.
Hello.
Hello.
So, how did you feel about this challenge, yeah, Grigor and Peter? Did you like this concept?
Yeah, it was a very inspiring idea. It was very interesting for me to see the concepts behind all the suggestions by the authors. Of course, this is the first time when modern chess is doing something similar, and I think we got a fantastic product with a lot of interesting suggestions, and I see that people were very interested in the concept. They voted quite actively, as we will say a bit later, and the entire experiment was very nice, and it continues, which is the most important.
Yeah, I
Of
also
course, yeah.
think that it's a really nice experience. First, it's kind of short repertoire, but also the readers can choose between several different ideas. All of them are quite interesting. So all the authors try to suggest something, let's say, not super popular, something new, and it become really fantastic product. I'm looking forward to the next databases.
Which was your favorite, Grigor, of all these recommendations against the London? Which one did you like most?
Against the London,
Yeah.
okay, for me, the recommendation with Knight H5 by Gavrilescu was a very inspiring, very rare idea. I liked it a lot, and also for me, it was very interesting to see this idea with c5, queen b6, queen takes b2, but in the main line, not queen c3, which is the main move, but queen a3, according to Savana, that was suggested by Poutinevicius, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, very interesting. So now we will have Alexey. Yeah, Alexey studied carefully all these databases, all these recommendations, and I think we should start them from Knight H5, your favorite one, Grigor. Yeah. So
Yes.
let's see, what is your opinion, Alexey, about this Knight H5 idea by Gavrilescu? I've never seen it before.
Knight H5, yes, it's a very unusual move. And sometimes ago, if I played Knight H5, I think my coach told me something about it. I'm not sure that it will be good words. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why? Bishop e5 in file. It's main line. f6, bishop g3, and now knight c6. I think it's very risky line. A lot of options for white here, and from here analyzes well, very well. I agree with previous recommendation. Yes, I like it. From here, I like it, but I do not understand. Maybe you can explain me why I can play bishop d2. That author wrote that knight f6. Knight f6 equal, but I do not understand. If I play c4, e6, knight c3, bishop e7, for example, what else? I don't know. And now I can play queen c2. And I want to compare this position with my line. I played it a lot of times. For example, here I played c4, e6, knight c3, bishop e7, queen c2. I played it a lot of times against Vaganyan, against strong players, against Ponomarev and others. And here, the most important move, most critical move, c5. After c5, black is okay. Here exists some theory after dc5, d4, knight b5, e5. I can take because no, I can take, but e6. A lot of trees here. Black is okay here, but it was not so clear 20 years ago when I played it against Vaganyan. I won as white. But okay, but it's queen c2. But in our situation, after bishop d2, knight f6. Knight f6 is not my move. It was in file. c6. Sorry, bishop d2. No. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So bishop f4, knight h5,
Bishop d2, knight f6, c4.
Yes.
What we will play? e6, I think. What else? I don't know. e6. I will play knight c3, bishop f7, queen c2, plus 10. Just plus 10. If you play c5 now, it's possible, of course, but dc5, but we play position with bishop on d2, not on bishop c1. And of course, it's very unclear. We can play it, but we need to analyze it. Seriously analyze. And of course, we can play a castle here instead of c5. But okay, it's another story. Now I can play a3, for example. Temp. Temp is temp. And it's playable. I don't want to say that it's bad idea knight h5, but not enough information about bishop d2. That's why I think it's good work. It's good work, but very interesting way, I agree. But bishop d2 must be analyzed more deep, of course, because bishop d2 is very critical move. We can't say, okay, bishop d2, knight f6 equal. No.
Yeah,
It's
you're
not
right. Also, because of the fact that even if after knight f6, white plays bishop f4, and basically white is agree for a draw, you must play something else. In this regard, this option is not so practical when you play it against low-rated opponents.
Also, yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, so there is a practical view by Grigor and by a historical view by Alexey. Yeah, I think this was very valuable for all the players. We have a lot of things to see. Yeah, so I will ask you to jump on the next one, Alexey. I think this one was a very good overview about this knight h5 idea. I agree with you. It's very interesting line. Definitely needs to be analyzed a bit deeper. Bishop d2, it's a fresh line. So we'll see. If there are more games, probably people will start to analyze it deeper, yeah?
Yes, I think it's good start from new line. Yes.
All right, yeah?
Also,
Yes,
I think that it's not so
no,
easy
for black.
to find the moves for black here. I mean,
Yes, it's very good start, but it's not all. It's not all. We need to continue analyze bishop d2 and bishop e5. I think also a lot of lines here after bishop e5, bishop g3. Position is very interesting. Knight c6, but white analyze c4, knight bd2, g5. Yes, e3 also was analyzed. Knight g3. Nice idea. e5, and here bishop b5, main move, and d5, very nice analysis. After knight h4, outer find rook g8 move, very good move. But position is very unclear, of course. Very unclear. If you want to play for 3 results, it's a good situation for us. Only questions in bishop d2. I agree, maybe it's equal, but we need to understand it more. We need to understand it because for first view we just have a temp in normal lines. I understand what was black idea. Sorry, white idea. Yes, black idea. Because if not queen c2, bishop e4, bishop g5, we transpose to normal lines, of course. But e3 possible, plus temp, queen c2 plus temp, h3 also possible with bishop on d2. And after
All right.
castle, maybe now cd, bishop f4, and what's that? It's a big position. So bishop d2. I think if outer will analyze bishop d2 well, I think it will be very good line, very good line for black.
Okay, all right. Let's jump to the next, yeah? I think I'm quite interested in your opinion about Gumulart's recommendation against the London. It was the c5, e3, e6, knight d2, queen b6 line, yeah? Or e6,
We
c5.
can start from e6 or c5, doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
e6, e3, c5, it's next file, knight bd2,
And yeah, queen b6.
queen b6, yes, rook b1.
I think this was recommended by both Fier and Gumulart, this line. Two authors recommended the same setup.
Who analyze it?
Yes, one of them suggested c takes d4 and bishop d7, and the
Bishop
other
d7.
bishop d7 immediately.
Yes,
Right? Yes.
very good line. I played it as white. against Tomaszewski. Tomaszewski played against me bishop d7, and we talk after the game. We talk about this line because for me it was new line, but I play London not so often, of course. And as I remember, he told me about ending c3, bishop b5, and now how to analyze h4. Yes, it's first line, first computer line. As I remember, queen b3 was also important line. Bishop f1, king f1, and now knight c6, knight c6. Black analyze knight c6, a3, and b5, b5. And with plan knight a4, knight c4, knight a5, knight c4. But I am not agree that it's a simple ending because, for example, outer analyze only king e2, a bit strange move. Okay, king must be in center in ending, but not always. I think the more better h4 with h5 idea. When I will play a knight a5, for example, it was white idea, black idea. Sorry, I can play h5. And I'm not sure that it's easy ending. I prefer white here because if you play knight c4, I can take on c4 and play h6. So probably you need to stop me. H6. I don't know. Now I can play just g3, king g2, and I think it's not so easy life for black here.
Yeah, I agree. White can also put the knight on d3 and start advancing the king side pawns, and such positions can be very annoying in practice.
Yes, it's very, very playable ending for white, and we can say that it's absolutely equal. Okay, if we will ask engine, it will be very close to equal, I agree, but I feel that some problems could be here.
But Alexey, if you put the same position, go here. So Gunnar's move was knight c6. Alexander Fier recommended here knight h5.
Yes, but
Instead
it's
of knight c6.
another file. Yes, in another
Yeah.
file, Fier analyze here knight h5. I will. So I can I
Yeah.
go
Let's
to
switch.
next? Yes, we have same line here. Now it's Fier file.
No, this is wait. No, this is not.
Kazakovsky way. It's not a Kazakovsky way. Moment, let me.
Probably it's a bit earlier because it's in alphabetical order, the database.
No, yes, it's here. Bishop e4, c5.
No, wait. This is Jabava London.
Yes.
Also interesting, by the way.
Yes, here. It's Fier file, c5, e3, e6, knight d2, yes, b1, bishop d7. Now it's Fier file, c3, cd. Maybe we can take on cd early, but okay, doesn't matter. c3, cd, d. It's our position, bishop b5. And it's ending. Fier do not analyze h4. It's minus. It's minus. But h4, I think, just position. Okay. But he analyzed ending, more analyze ending after queen b3, king f1. And he find very nice, very deep move, knight h5. I like it because I don't like knight c6 idea with b5. Knight h5 more important move, and he find it. Yes, it's very, very good, I think. And he analyzed bishop c7. Only now I do not understand why he analyzed only king d7. Only one minus in his file. Why not knight d7? Knight d7 looks very logical. We attack pawn. And after a3, we attack bishop, and we change bishop. So a3 is not interesting. Here, white could play h4 or h3. I don't know what's the best. Now, white save bishop after rook c8. And after rook e2, but we can take pawn. King e2, Very interesting pawn sacrifice. But unfortunately, it was not analyzed. But black is okay here, no problem, but not better. Okay, but not better, because after rook a1, rook a6 looks logical. g4, white have good compensation. After g5, knight h5, and now take on a6, b6, rook a1, a5, b4, castle. I think we can say that it's equal. Knight on h5, but not too much pieces. Rook a5, bishop d, equal. That's why I do not understand why we need to analyze king d7. It looks a bit strange for me. Why king d7? Why not knight d7?
But king d7 is also fine, or it's a mistake? That's
No,
important.
it's not a mistake, but it's more complicated way for equal. Because after bishop b, maybe his idea was, okay, just change bishop immediately. Yes, but after bishop b, it will be at knight a5, king a8, necessary move. It's more, it's playable position for white. It's for example, if you will play against Carson, it will be hard life for 100 moves probably. But engine says that it's equal. But yes, it's not a mistake in d7. But just that's the question: why not knight d7? Knight d7 looks more simple, but it's not so important. More important than outer, find knight h5 move. Knight h5 is very, very deep idea. I like it. That's why I prefer this file than previous file with knight c6.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I think this was a challenge about London and Jobava London. I want to ask you two questions, Alexey, about Jobava London, if you agree.
Yes. In which line?
For example, Kazakowski line in Jobava London.
Please let me find it.
The
Yeah.
one with bishop d7 immediately.
At third
Yeah.
move, bishop d7.
Yes, moment. Let me find it. Kazakovsky line, bishop. In Jabava London, because
Yes, yes.
just give me 1 minute, okay? And I try to find it because a lot of files here.
By the way, also some people were writing in the chat in YouTube. If there are some important questions, I think we can also take time to answer some of them.
Yeah, of course, of course. We have the honor to have Alexey, yeah, so let's use this chance.
I'm also following the chat whenever I can, and nothing important is happening on the board. So I will let you know, guys, if there are some interesting questions. Yeah. By the way, Alexey, did you manage to find this Kazakowski line?
Yes. I prepare only London because.
All right, yeah, but I will ask you one question, direct question, very quick question, yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, right here, yeah.
Yes, Gavrilescu. Kazakovsky line. Sorry, Kazakovsky.
Yeah.
But maybe you have question Gavrilescu line.
No, doesn't matter. You can also keep this position. I just want to ask you one question, yeah.
Okay.
What do you think about bishop d7?
Yeah, right. Yeah. What do you think about the bishop d7 move?
Immediately.
Yeah, this was the recommendation of one of the authors.
I think interesting. Yes, interesting. But no need to play so strange, because we have a lot of another interesting line. Bishop d7 is not a mistake. Of course, after I will play e3, and now do you remember?
I will check. Wait.
What
After
his
e3, the author's idea is to play e6.
e6.
Yeah.
Of course, it's possible, but maybe knight b5.
Yeah, he wants to give the bishop.
And please remind me.
c6.
c6, bishop d3, and bishop Bishop
So
d6
c6, bishop d3, bishop d6, and he writes it's equal.
equal, but playable equal. Playable equal. After knight f3, black position is normal, but I think what we will have finally, we will provide c5 somewhere, probably immediately dc5, bishop f5. It's equal, but it's playable for white, of course, playable for black. Castle. Castle. Yes, it's normal position. Absolutely normal. I ready to play it. I think bishop d7 not so fantastic move, but normal move. Interesting move, and but I will never play it
Why?
because I have a lot of other lines, good lines.
Okay.
E6, for example. And
Actually, I wanted to ask you, Alexey, you know, out of 7 authors, no one recommended the move e6. It was quite a surprise for me.
E6.
Nobody recommended the move e6. I was
Strange, because
surprised.
I think it's the main move.
Pierre,
Yeah,
I
I was
suggested
surprised.
it in one of my courses with black. I think that we have no other London course with e6 suggested here.
Yeah, but those positions with knight b5 are not very simple, no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Why
everybody,
e6? I like
yeah.
e6 because knight b5 is only move, because after knight f3, bishop b4, we have no any problem.
yeah.
Knight
And
b5
after knight
necessary.
b5, bishop b4, bishop a5 is also possible. The ideas are, the positions are very interesting and complicated.
Also bishop before check. I think you told me yesterday,
Yes,
Alexey.
knight
Yeah,
a6, bishop b4, but I prefer knight a6.
Yeah.
I analyze it. I prepare my student to that line. My student played this line, and I know a lot of situation, interesting situation in that line. And I think it's the most critical line. It's, of course, it's very strange that nobody to analyze e6, but maybe outer ideas was okay. E6 is main line, but we will try to find something else. And bishop d7, if you want to find something else, bishop d7 is interesting, of course. And as I remember, somebody find
yeah, I wanted to ask you this, Alexey.
A6.
A6, E3,
H6
H6 was recommended by 2 authors, Daniel Darde and Bloberger, yeah? Both of
Yes,
them
I think
recommended.
it's same level like bishop d7. It's very interesting. But if you want to surprise your opponent somehow, you can play it. But I think e6 is the most critical move here, and I will play e6. But if you want to ask me my opinion about a6 h6 line about bishop d7, it's possible. But I will play e6.
Can we just see one moment? A6, E3, H6.
E3, h6. What idea?
Knight,
We need to
knight,
explain what idea.
yeah, the author idea is to wait knight f3 and then play bishop g4, basically.
After knight f3, bishop g4. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. And here, because I can spoil a bit that yesterday we analyzed a bit with Alexey all the files, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
And
I
here,
remember.
Alexey found a very interesting idea for white that was not analyzed, yeah.
Queen d2.
Yes. Unfortunately, nobody to analyze queen d2. Only Pierre, remind me, please. H3 was analyzed only. Yes.
H3, bishop e2, and bishop d3.
Yes. And here position is simple: e6, bishop d6, or bishop b4, depend of white move. But nobody to analyze queen d2. I think it's not so good. Not so good. Queen d2 very important line, because we can try it for white, just for understanding. Queen d2. So black played bishop g4. After h3, ready to take, and e6, bishop d6, simple position. But after queen d2, what to do?
So what about bishop takes f3 and e6, right?
If it takes on f3, gf3, white position is better, because we have e4 move, and go to low castle, rook g1. It's very risky, very dangerous position. If you do not play take on e6, what we will do? E6, but what idea of all line for a6, for h6? It's playable, of course playable, but it's not so fantastic position. And I'm afraid to play it against Jabava, for example, because he will attack me very soon. I'm afraid to play it. Really, it's not a joke. I'm afraid. So queen d2. Nobody to analyze queen d2. I think it's serious minus. I don't want to say that h6, a6, h6 is bad line. No, no, no. It's playable line. Black position is not bad, but queen d2 necessary to analyze.
Okay, let me ask you something then. When you have analyzed yesterday this queen d2 idea, what is, in your opinion, the best continuation for black? Because I believe that it will be very interesting for the people who like to play this line with black.
I think e6,
Okay.
yeah?
Yes, we now maybe e6 or knight d7. Maybe knight d7. After knight d7, knight a5 also possible. We can take because d5. No, maybe we can, but we need to analyze it seriously because we sacrifice pawn here, and maybe okay. If I say that it's compensation, maybe for some players it will be not enough because after bishop a5, e6 possible, and it's not all. It's not all. Bishop e6, rook b1, analyze could be continue. And not all players want to play ending immediately. Maybe a lot of people want to play middle game. If you want to play middle game, bishop a5 is normal.
Here is important just to provide
Maybe
our
castle.
audience with direction they can examine. Yeah.
Yes, I just show you critical position. Maybe king b1 or f3, it's critical position. Now, f3, knight e5, bishop e5, bishop d6. g4, he tried to attack us, bishop e7. Maybe we will stay on e8 because who knows? Who knows? Maybe we will go to long castle. I think it's critical position. One of critical position. And the second critical position, he can play king b1. Useful move, always useful. Now we must be careful because we must be sure what we will do. If we play bishop e7, just the movement after f3, it's made better version of f3, and we must to understand. If you play bishop d6, f3 also better than before. After f3, we play how we played knight a5. Yes, but after king b1, tricky move. If you take on e5 here, maybe it's the best options. Yes, bishop e5, knight d7. Yes, maybe it's good. Bishop f4, and now somehow b5, or maybe yes, it looks normal. Maybe knight b6. It looks
Can I ask you,
maybe,
Alexey,
yes.
can white play f3 instead of long castle?
Instead
the
of
king
long
on
castle, f3. Yes, good question. G4 is also possible instead of long castle. It's also way for analyze. If you take on e5, d5, we lost. Knight g4, h3. Knight e4, queen d5, we lost. But after g4, critical move is bishop h7. And I don't know what's that. It's a new position. Looks normal, but not easy to play it. Not easy. It looks normal. Yes. So what I want to say, a6, h6, I like it, and it's not my recommendation. As I said before, I prefer classic move e6. If I will play it with black, I promise I will play a6, e6. But I understand people who want to play that line. I understand it. And the only question to authors, analyze queen d2 more deep because it's important line. But generally, line a6, h6 is interesting.
Okay, very nice.
All right, yeah. So now we should jump to the results, yeah, because the time is limited. But first, we didn't have the time to see all the files. But let me ask you one question. Overall, who was your favorite author, Alexey?
We checked Fier file, one file, but Fier wrote two files, and I checked both. And as my opinion, all authors work was very well. It's first idea. But as my opinion, my personal opinion, I prefer Fier files more better. But
right.
all level is good, but slightly higher level, I think, Fier. It's my opinion.
More experience at the top level, yeah?
Yes, because I like his knight h5, I like his
Queen a5 idea in the Jabava London.
ending understanding. Yes, knight h5. For me, knight h5 is a big move, and I like it. And in the next file, there was also a lot of queen a5. We do not check it now,
Yeah,
but
maybe we can show it, yeah? Only the move. Not
yes,
doing deep.
but remind me his idea.
Yeah, Fear Jabava London, yeah?
Jabava London, his idea was e6.
No,
If-
c5, I think.
No, it's
no.
transposed. And here he's offering.
No, wait. This is no. It was c5 move 3. I think it was c5 e3 queen a5. Yeah.
Immediately instead of e6. Yes.
Yeah.
Queen a5. Yes, it's his idea. I analyzed it. There was a lot of nice lines, and I like it. Maybe I can recommend it. It's very interesting line, a very forced line, and only Fier recommended it. And I think it's really interesting.
Okay, so thank you a lot, Alexey. Now we'll go to the results. Thank you for your insights.
Thank you.
I said to Alexey to be very, how to say, not politically correct, yeah? With the guys, yeah? But now let's see the opinion of the modern chess community about who they preferred. Thank you a lot, Alexey.
Okay.
And
Thank
see
you.
you very
Goodbye.
soon.
Thank
Goodbye.
you very much, Alexey. Very nice feedback, and I believe it was also very instructive for our audience.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
All right, yeah. So this was Alexey's opinion. Alexey, as we just heard from him, liked a lot Alexander Fier's work, but now we'll see what the community thought, what the community decided. So I think we should welcome the authors. We can go one by one, I think.
So, of course, with whom we are going to start?
You decide, yeah, doesn't matter. We welcome them all. Just I will announce you can announce the names, yeah.
Okay, so we can take them one by one, right?
Yeah. We can take them all, yeah.
Okay, just a second. I will take them all. By the way, we also have in the chat a lot of questions. I want to tell our audience that it's very nice when we have this stream to ask even questions related to the London opening, the autumn challenge, and all the questions regarding modern chess in general will be answered separately in different emails, of course. So now I will.
I think, Grigor, we can take all the questions also later after the results, yeah?
Yeah, I also think that at the end we can answer all the questions.
Yes. Probably this will be better from organizational point of view. Okay, now I will admit all the participants.
Are they all there? All the 7?
Yes, everyone is here.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
All right.
Everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, welcome you all. Nice to meet you again.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, guys.
Did somebody of you have the chance to listen to Alexey's thoughts about your work?
Oh, yes, I watched everything until now.
Yeah.
What do you think, Daniel, about Alexey Queen D2 move against your file?
No, the thing is, I actually I checked the move, yeah, but I didn't. There are no games there, let's say so, and there's like so much ground to cover. So in like such short amount of time, I didn't really take it too seriously. But like, let's say you would put me on the spot and ask me, like, I would have an idea what to do with black there. But yeah, maybe I should have also included this. And yeah, I don't know. I found it remarkable because in every file he was like finding some criticism. Yeah, so I like the style that he's not really holding back. He's just saying his honest opinion. Yeah, so it was fun to listen to.
Exactly, yeah, that's Alexey. But what do you think, Alexander Fier, that did you see Alexander?
Yeah, I was also watching, and well, I was really happy to see that he liked my files. So it was
But
quite cool.
He's not deciding, yeah. He just said his opinion.
Yes, of course. But yeah, also interesting the idea that he said that it's good to start with knight h5 to avoid h4. No, I wanted to kill this bishop, and I believe this knight d7, he said, is also quite interesting. But well, when you're putting some short video, you have to choose, no? So that's
All right,
interesting.
yeah.
Mhm.
All right, yeah. So before starting to the results, yeah, I want to remind to all the viewers that the next stage will be about the Catalan for black. So only three of these great authors will only pass three of them to the next stage. The community has already voted. Only I know the results so far, so it will be a surprise for everybody. And who wins the final stage will decide on which topic to make the final course. Yeah. So, as a first question, I would like to ask you, every one of you, in case in case you win, yeah, which topic would you pick? So you can start, Alexander. Yeah.
Well, I believe I would like to try some video about some sharp opening, maybe some King's Indian or Benoni, something violent.
Benoni. Yeah. Very interesting. Felix.
Maybe the French, but I'm also not entirely sure yet.
All right. French. A lot of people love the French. Yeah. Can be very interesting. Simon. I just go on the order that I see on the screen. Yeah. So it's.
I think I would choose maybe English with white, specifically English, the reverse knight of variation. So c4, e5, d3 is like my favorite line.
All right. Yeah. Daniel.
Maybe something creative, yeah, like a Trompovsky or something. It has some personal value for me.
All right. Very interesting. Paulius.
Yeah, maybe some line against red opening because it's a little bit irritating to
For black.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah, too solid, and it's maybe trying to find something there.
All right. And Valerie.
Yeah, I thought maybe some, slab triangle, something from one side solid, from the other side you could go to some notaboom, crazy
Interesting
lines.
triangle. Yeah. Interesting
Yeah.
idea. What did you think about Alexey and his comment about your bishop d7?
Yeah, well, I knew that it was not the most active choice, that's for sure. Yeah, but I just wanted to check it because it's pretty rare move, and yeah, I think it's playable in few games at least.
All right. Yeah. I forgot to ask David. Yeah. David Gavrilescu. Which one would be your pick if you win?
Honestly, I still want to keep my secret, but I like to find another cook. Like as I tried here, something that somehow holds, but people don't really expect it. So I'll try to also be creative then.
Let's see if you can
David,
keep the secret till the end. We'll see it. Yeah.
What do you think about the remark of Alexey about knight h5, bishop d2? I seize the opportunity to ask you.
Yeah, I think he found a really good question that I didn't have as much time to address. Bishop d2 is actually one of the best moves, and I didn't talk about it so much as it's not a really common move, and black has some choice. For example, there is c5 immediately, or knight f6 followed by c4, d takes c4. I think is engine's recommendation. I didn't want to insist so far, but again, as with the other guys, Alexey found the most critical line and pointed it out. So I'm glad he talked about it, as I didn't have as much time to do so.
All right. I think it's time for results. Yeah. What do you think, Grigor? Or you want to ask some other question before?
Probably Peter can ask something if he wants.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I first want to thank you, all of you, for writing the course. For me, it was really interesting, all the suggestions, and I am looking forward for new courses. I don't have any specific questions. I think we talked a lot, so let's announce the result.
All right. I was personally very, very happy. It was a huge success. It was a huge success. It's a new format. Nobody has ever seen a format like this. And it was really interesting from the chess point of view also. We created a lot of new theory in the Jabava London. More than 600 votes in total for you guys. And you all are winners here, because I will not say who was the last, yeah? I will go a bit random. but even who took the last place took more than 30% of the votes, yeah? So you're all winners, guys. But it's a show, it's a game, only 3 will continue, and 4 will stay home, yeah? All right, so let's start. Valery Kazakowski, what do you think about your bishop d7 move? You think it's easy to get votes with bishop d7 or not really? I'm quite curious.
Oh, good question. Well, I think it was pretty surprising, but yeah, I think it has chance.
So what I can tell you, in my opinion, yeah, when you pick a move like bishop d7, you will get a slice of the audience that will like it a lot, yeah. For example, I can tell you that when I was watching your video for the first time, I was with my friend Vitaly Bernatsky, yeah, and we were like trying to guess which kind of move would the authors recommend, yeah. And with you, he guessed that you would recommend bishop d7, yeah. Somehow I don't know how it's possible, and he really liked it. But when you put a move like bishop d7, you lose part of the audience. You lose the classical guys. You lose the guys that, you know, want to follow the mainstream theory. Because, for example, compared to David, yeah, knight h5, maybe bishop d7 is as strong as knight h5, but maybe a bit stronger, I don't know, yeah? Maybe same value. But, you know, knight h5 is clear the intention. The intention is to attack the bishop and to neutralize the Jabava London. When you pick bishop d7, the intention is not so clear for everybody, yeah?
Yeah. That was my point, actually.
This was your weak point, yeah? That's why you're not going to pass to the next round. But I think you made a great work, and I hope we will also make the triangle one day, yeah? Because I
Yeah.
quite like the idea.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, that's life, yeah? But you also got a lot of votes, so.
Yeah,
All right.
the
Yeah.
difference between the first and the others is not so great. So, as you have correctly pointed out, everyone here is a winner.
But it's a
Yeah.
game, yeah? It's a game in the end. All right. Daniel Darde,
Yes.
what do you think? Being the youngest of the challenge helps you or not?
Yes, I think so. I don't know.
You think so? Why? Aren't you scared that a lot of guys are more experienced than you, maybe?
No, obviously, I mean, but that's just how it is. But I think if you're, let's say, young and ambitious, it also has its perks in such a situation.
What is your feeling about your result?
I mean, I'm optimistic, yeah, about stuff like this in general, but I don't want to be cocky or anything. I think anything could happen, but I'm happy just that I managed to share some fun lines.
Do you think you lost some votes because you didn't show Queen D2?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't
Difficult to
know.
believe, yeah?
Yeah, not anyone could point it out just by watching the video, I think. If I mean, even I didn't. I was analyzing this with good computers, and I didn't manage to put it. So yeah, not because
Okay,
of that.
Daniel, your result was great. You dominated both the questions about the London and Jobava London. You were the first by a lot, so you go to the next round. It will be
Nice.
very interesting, yeah? So you can
Great.
stay here because then we'll have a small talk about all the authors
Okay, great,
who
great.
pass to the
Thank you.
next round.
Nice.
All right. Paulius,
Yes.
personally, I think your file, Alexey unfortunately didn't have time because, you know, 14 files, yeah, it's not easy to show in a very limited time. You had to wait 2 hours, yeah, if you had
Yeah.
to point out
It would be
everything.
interesting to hear, but okay.
I think the A6 move that you recommended in the London was amazing. That F7 was hanging. I've seen it yesterday with Alexey. He was shocked, yeah. He liked it a lot. He liked it a lot. I think chess-wise, your files were one of the best, maybe the best, yeah. But as
Yeah,
you can
maybe.
see right now, you lost a lot of votes because of the camera. I told you.
Okay,
You
I
lost a
will
lot of votes, yeah.
regret.
It was a bit. It was your weak point, yeah.
Yeah, I know that. It's pretty
You-
obvious.
You're a great chess player. You analyze very well. Very strong work. If it would be without video, I think you would pass. But here you didn't pass. I think because of the camera.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but what
All
to
right.
do? Maybe next time.
But your idea was fantastic with A6.
Thank you.
Also, I can add that this was just astonishing file. I mean, it's I rarely see something like that, and
I also think that chess-wise, he was one of the best. Yeah, maybe the best chess-wise.
He has very well structured PGM files, and personally, I enjoyed a lot examining the materials and studying the files. But okay, here is the audience who decides.
Exactly. Yeah. So okay.
Thank you for kind words.
All right. You also got a lot of votes, but it was not enough. And you know, when you lose this very small percentage because the video, it can be decisive. It was in this case.
Okay.
All right, Felix. I
Hi.
think between this field, you have the lowest rating. I think so.
Yeah, I think so too, yeah.
Do you think it's a disadvantage?
Maybe, I haven't thought about it, but yeah.
Do you think your streaming experience, because you are a very famous YouTube streamer, yeah, you have a very nice channel. You complain about the life of chess players, yeah.
Yeah.
You think it gave you an advantage, this one, your experience as a streamer for this contest?
Maybe. I spoke to some people. It was also some of my students, like the ones I coach, which told me that they are really excited for the challenge and they went to purchase and vote. Maybe they also didn't vote for me, but I think that certainly has helped them.
I don't know how many students you have, but your second place was safe. Daniel was clear first. Your place was clear second, yeah? It was not even in contest. It was clear from day 5, basically, your 2 places. You made a great
cool.
work.
That's nice.
You made a great work. Your videos, the quality of the videos, the quality, like you explained, were the best, in my opinion.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. We're left with the last 3, yeah? We're left with the last 3. Simon, can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
All right, yeah. It was very, very close. Sometimes you went to the same line of Alexander. You see, Alexey pointed out knight h5, you pointed knight c6. What do you think about this?
Honestly, I didn't even think that this line is that critical. From what I remember in this kind of an endgame, engine just usually shows the same equality basically after any move. And on maybe I agree with Alexei that it was maybe more practical to go knight h5. But I also have to remember that we need to choose on which moves to spend more time. Yeah, I think there were just more important things to talk about than this particular subtle difference here in the end game.
All right. You know what? You started very well in the Grand Swiss, yeah? You
Yes,
started very... How many points did you start?
2.5 out of 3.
2.5 out of 3, yeah? I think then you made some draw with your rouge at some moment, yeah?
Yes, exactly.
With black,
right.
probably, yeah? If I remember
Yes,
correctly.
yes.
At that moment, you also started very well in the challenge, yeah?
That's great to hear, but yeah.
When you started to lose the games, you also started to lose votes in the challenge. It was very close. But in the last 2-3 days, the other guys took some advantage on you, and you didn't manage to pass to the next round.
Yeah, but okay, I'm grateful anyway. It was nice fun to be there.
Great. And also be careful with the camera also you, yeah, because sometimes I felt like it was a disco, yeah?
Yeah, I noticed this after I made the video that switching between chess-based and OBS made this effect. It was kind of funny actually.
All right, yeah. Okay, now let's go to the last 2, yeah? These guys took the 3rd and 4th place, Alexander and David. I don't hear anybody, yeah? Are you here?
I'm present. Yeah, I'm here.
All
Yeah, I'm
right,
here.
Alexander? All right, yeah. What do you think? Who got the 3rd, who got the 4th? What is your feeling?
I have no idea.
What do you think, David?
I don't have any idea. Actually, I really enjoyed Alexander's file. So yeah, I'm glad that it was this battle and we are fighting. So sounds like a nice fight.
Okay, so until 1 day before the closing of the votes, David was leading until 5 minutes until the closing of the votes, David had one extra vote. But the last vote came in time and it finished in a tie.
Wow,
It finished in an
that's
exact tie.
amazing.
Yeah? It's the worst scenario that I couldn't expect. Yeah, I was saying luckily, or I don't support one or the other, yeah, but I was saying luckily that it's not a tie, at least for one vote. Yeah, but then this last moment, yeah, yesterday at midnight, basically came the last vote. Yeah, it was a tie. So now we have a problem. Yeah, and we need to ask Grigor and Peter, what should we do? Yeah.
Yeah, so we will gladly transfer the responsibility to decide on you, Pierre.
On me, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they both should continue somehow.
But you know, it's a game, yeah. So I think it's built to be last three. Yeah, I think it should be last three. If it's
So how to decide?
so, you decide, guys. Yeah. So you decide, Grigor and Peter. Should I take the responsibility?
Yeah. Why not?
All right.
This will be
All
the
right.
best.
All right. So why should I choose you, David? And now you should, I think, discover your course that you would make in case you win. Yeah.
Oh, that's a hard question. I just want to say that I had a really fun time during this challenge, and I really had a nice time finding these lines and working on this stuff. I'm so glad that to hear that people like it, and it was so close of a fight. This is some amazing end to the first part of the challenge. I think I can find some really nice, interesting lines in the future. I think Alexander can too. I would like to continue in the challenge, but I know that Alexander deserves it as much. So I'm glad to hear that it's so close, and it will be a tough decision, but I really enjoyed everything so far.
Okay, but why you and not Alexander? Yeah, you should convince me right now.
That's really tough to say. I think I had the most fun lines as the most rare approach to the opening. So I think I can find some weird stuff also in Catalan and also in this final challenge if it gets to it.
Yeah.
And what will be your
David,
final challenge?
David can uncover his secret weapon that he will create if he wins the challenge in order to convince us to win the third place.
Okay, sure. I had in mind, and I think I would have a really nice approach on the dragon with black for the final course. I think I can get something that is also holds, and it's also very fun to play and can be played for a win.
All right, Alexander.
Well, I'm really happy to be in this final battle too. It's quite. I was not really expecting, but
No, why not? Why you didn't expect?
no, because I thought most of my votes would come from the Brazilians, and that not many people would buy the course. So, but I think that if I would say something for me to go to the second phase, is that maybe Alexey's vote should count as one too, since he liked my ideas. I think it would be nice to keep going, keep fighting.
You're right, yeah. So I really take in consideration Alexei vote, yeah, because I really take in consideration Alexei opinion. At the same time, I need to say that David was right. The knight h5 move was a hit. It was a record in YouTube, I think. It was a record also on my Facebook post. I think it reached 100K views, yeah. I'm not
Wow.
active on Facebook, so it was quite impressive, I guess. So
Yeah, that sounds
we have
amazing.
more factors to balance, yeah. And considering also the trend of the votes, you also had an advantage all the time, yeah. You were a hit. So far it's a tie for me, yeah. But the decisive factor, you know which one was. I think you're not experienced with video streaming, David, no?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That was my first time trying all this experience.
Everybody doesn't have experience in some things, yeah, in life. But you
For
made a
sure.
very strong decision. You went to a professional streamer. I think you went to Banzea, if I'm not wrong, yeah?
Yes, yes. I asked my friend Alex Banza for help with all this different world, which is streaming and recording.
And this was the decisive move that made you pass. Alexei,
Yeah.
Alexander, I want to make a course with you, me and you, on the Benoni. But
Sure,
I
sure.
want
Let's
David to
do it.
continue the challenge.
Okay. Congrats to David. It was really nice.
Thank you very much. Congrats to you too. I really enjoyed your lines, and I want to congratulate all these guys. And thank you for this vote of trust. And I hope I can make it worth it and find some interesting stuff going forward.
All right, yeah? So thank you a lot, everybody. You all made great. But it's a game, only 3 pass to the next round, yeah? So now we will continue the streaming for the last 5-10 minutes only with the 3 guys that passed, yeah?
Thank you
Thank
very
you a lot,
much,
everybody.
guys, for
Okay,
participating
thanks,
in
guys.
this
See you.
challenge.
You guys, bye bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, yeah. So how does it feel, guys, that you are on the next stage now?
Yeah, good. I didn't expect it to go like this. I mean, to be the most voted. I thought my prediction was gonna be Felix, to be honest.
But you know, when you're the most voted, you should demonstrate a lot on the next stage. Otherwise, people will change their vote. It's very easy to change vote, yeah?
Yeah, no, I know how this. I can figure how this stuff works. So I hope to not disappoint in the next stage.
All right,
You
Felix,
also
how
got-
does it feel?
No, it's cool. Yeah, it's nice to hear. I also didn't expect it at all. Yeah, as you said, I'm the lowest rated in the whole group, so it's nice to hear. And generally, also with Alexei, what he was saying, it was cool to hear his feedback. I was actually quite surprised that he really looked into the material so seriously, and he went like really far later on, and pointed out these small finesses. It was all cool to hear as well. So.
And you still miss Badur, yeah? He will also come up with some recommendation against your lines, guys. And David?
Yeah, this was a crazy show, crazy evening. I really enjoyed Andrei's commentary at the start, and with you talking about all the lines and all the work. I really enjoyed this whole challenge and seeing all these strong grandmasters work. I'm really happy that I'm moving forward. I'm just trying to improve now that I got here and trying to compete with the most voted guys and the best courses. So I hope that on the next stage I can step it up and compete. Compete for the win.
It will not be easy, David, yeah? These guys took a lot of votes, yeah? You should make a
Yeah,
fantastic
for
job.
sure. I will work hard and try to reach their level. I know they are really good, and will also try to improve on the next stage. So that will make it even more hype than this first one.
Yeah, now I think it will be very interesting if you guys give us some hint on what you are going to probably suggest against the Catalan, how you consider this challenge in general to make an anti-Catalan repertoire for Black. Do you already have some ideas? I think it will be a nice teaser for everybody who is watching us now.
Should I start or?
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah?
Felix, you can start, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I've already started thinking about it a little bit. There are of course so many lines. I mean, what I always like to do is to go for the classical setup. So just with d5, knight f6, e6, bishop e7, because you can play it against all different move orders. So you don't really need to worry about knight f3, g3, or first move c4, second move g3, and that type of stuff. I'm still looking for the right line there to recommend, but I feel like I'm going towards this direction just so that it's much easier with the move orders.
Okay. Daniel?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really thought about it much, to be honest. For me, it was like one thing at a time. Yeah, so first go through to the next stage and then think. Yeah, but probably
Then you see
bishop
your
b4.
opponent, yeah? Then you
Yeah, yeah.
look at your
No, something like
Alright.
maybe bishop b4 check. It's more like my type of thing. I feel like if I could give some insight in some kind of positions, it would be this one, because then there's also some winning chances, and some interesting positions can occur, and the best player wins.
All right. David?
Okay. And now David, yeah.
Okay, thank you. You heard it a lot here tonight, but I quite felt it that I was not sure if I was going to qualify, but I had some time to look over the Catalan and trying to figure out a plan, as I knew that if I qualify, it's because of my weird or very rare knight h5. So I was trying to look on this direction to please my fans in the next stage also against Catalan. So it's not as easy, as the Catalan is much more of a solid opening, but I'm looking different directions and I'm trying to do the same stuff, but improved and much better, as my initial idea, which I got the votes to remain and step it up so I can compete with the top scorers.
All right, yeah, very interesting. Do you have some other question, Grigor or Peter?
Yeah, different approaches. I think for it would be very interesting to see the next stages. I don't have any specific question, but yeah, I'm glad that you continue. I enjoy very much Knight H5 as well. I tried it online. I was crushed immediately, but it's another story.
Thank you for trying. At least it's not easy to make it work, for sure.
Yeah.
No, I tried without remembering too much, and it's.
Okay.
But I enjoyed a lot.
Actually, I have one last question to our winners. Probably each one of them can briefly answer. What you consider your biggest disadvantage in this competition so far, and what you're planning to improve for the next round?
Well, okay, for me personally, it's like the first thing I've ever done something like this, so I'm not really a streamer or a guy who makes courses, so it's also like out of my comfort zone. So for sure, it was hard for me to start speaking at first, even if it's actually not even in front of an audience. Like I'm just recording for myself, but I found myself stuttering a lot, or like repeating the same stuff, because I wanted to be a good presenter, because this is also one of the most important things. Like you can have the chess level, let's say, or analysis, but you need to be a good presenter and public speaker. So I'll try to work on these skills a bit, also besides the chess.
Yeah,
That's
must
great,
be
yeah.
liked what your videos.
Sorry?
I liked what your videos.
You liked, yeah? Okay, thank you then. Thank you.
And Felix, what do you think?
My biggest disadvantage?
Yep.
I mean, I would like to make the files. I mean, I think that I could improve the file a little bit. I'm more already. I have more experience with explaining things on the video. I'm fortunate in that, but I was actually not so happy with my analysis as it should be. I think it was all right, but I know that I can do better than that. So this is what I really want to improve for the next round as well.
Thank
Okay.
you. And David?
I actually thought that my disadvantages are half of both what Daniel and Felix said. As firstly, I thought on camera I was a bit rushed and didn't know how to explain it properly. I just try to go to the lines, and I will try to be better at this and just explain the ideas. And also the files. Firstly, I made some huge work, because I wanted to see if these lines actually hold on a good engine and everything, but then it would take a lot of time to explain everything. So for example, the bishop d2 that Andrei suggested, like it was analyzed more deeply, and then I said that okay, I don't have enough time to analyze it all. So I hope that also the files and the chess content will be better. So I just try to improve everything as much as I can, and hopefully that will be enough.
How many times did you record this video before finding the final one?
That's a tough question. I mean, overall, I think I recorded it 3 times. But firstly, when I started talking, that was a lot. Like the intro, the first few words, I recorded like 10, 15 times because I couldn't keep myself serious in front of a
I have
camera.
I have seen it. I wanted to make it public. Yeah, I was quite tempted.
Yeah.
I have also seen the raw versions of his video, and before starting the recording procedure, he had a lot of discussions with his streamer colleague.
Yeah, I didn't know how to start it properly, or how an intro should look, because it looks so nice when you look it on YouTube and all these experienced guys. And I actually try to learn it a lot from Felix, and I'm a really big fan of his YouTube channel and his content. So I try to be more composed and try to figure it out, but it's not an easy work. So yeah, it took some training to do.
You can just start like Alexey. Alexey starts with hi all. That's it, yeah.
That's an amazing intro. I cannot steal it from him, but I need to get some of my own for sure.
But in general, for the vast majority of grandmasters we are working with, recording the videos is actually the biggest challenge, because all of us we are quite used to prepare PGM files, to work on analysis, and when it comes to presenting our work, it's a little bit of a different skill, and it's normal to be a hassle for many people.
But I believe that at the end of the day, the quality, the chess quality of the content, it's much more important. Because
course,
you
yeah.
can be a wonderful presenter, but if your analysis are shit, that doesn't matter.
So we need great analysis and great video, guys, yeah? So we all expect a lot from you. Let's do your best and let's fight to win.
Thank you, guys, and good luck in the next round of the challenge.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you. Thanks
See
a lot.
you.
Thanks.
Not so
Thank you very
much
much.
time until the next round. So good luck.
Thanks.
So now, if there are any questions on YouTube, we can answer them, I think.
Yeah.
See.
I just read Pierre is the best everywhere, yeah, so I don't know what to answer.
Yeah, so people really like your videos.
That's
my video
not a-
here or my
not a
video in
question.
general? All right.
In general, I see that people like the technical aspects of your videos. This is what I'm reading in the chat, and also we have suggestions that Bahadur should improve the quality of his video and his camera.
Yeah, Badur should improve also the camera, yeah? But he's great, yeah? He's great. A lot of people love him, yeah? Okay, so...
There's a question, does the 15 minutes repertoire counts as a PGN? Yeah, it comes...
so yeah, I think it's a good moment to clarify the 15 minutes video, yeah? So...
Yes, because here in the chat we are getting comments that not all the courses come with 15 minutes video.
Okay, so I would say around 70%, 80% of the courses come with the 15 minutes video. There are some exceptions. For example, once I made a course with Alexey Dreev, yeah, it was 1d4 for white against all the sidelines. So in the same course, we had like 15 different openings. In this case, it's very difficult to make a 15 minutes video because you can make a 15 minutes video when you speak about similar lines in structure, but when you have like every chapter is a different variation, then it's impossible to make it. But of course, we try to make it. And the only moment where we don't do it for choice is in the legendary openings with Badur, because in the legendary opening series, we want people to enjoy the beauty of the lines, yeah, because we discover a lot of beautiful things. But in all the rest of the courses, it's always a priority, the 15-minute video. And also, we try to implement always more and more the to-go version of the files also, which is, a lot of people love it. I know it for sure.
Yes,
Yeah?
I believe that this idea to make to-go versions is very good, and actually it helps a lot some quap players to immediately start playing the variation. And additionally, from personal experience, I must say that when you play in a tournament, it's very easy to prepare for a game by using the to-go version. So this is something that we should continue to do on regular basis.
Yeah, we're implementing it always more and more. Yeah, the idea is to reach to have the to-go version in at least 70% of the courses. Yeah, the 15 minutes video in 80% of the courses. Yeah, sometimes you can make one, you cannot make the other. For example, if you take the old example, D4 sidelines for white, yeah, it's easier to make a to-go version than a 15 minutes video. Sometimes it's the opposite, yeah. But of course, it's a direction that we should follow always more and more, yeah. It's
Of course.
definitely this, yeah.
Of course. So, guys, if you are following the chat in YouTube, we can probably summarize some of the other typical questions that we have.
There's a question about you, Pierre. Will there be a continuation of Lucas' ambitious course covering the side variations?
I think yesterday there was a course of Lucas. We are
Yes.
continuing. So
It continues all the time, right?
it continues, yeah, yeah. Maybe he means E45, yeah? E45 sidelines.
Probably, yeah.
E45 sidelines, it's under discussion. It can be done. We'll see, yeah? We'll see. Maybe.
Yeah, Lucas is also a great author.
Of course.
Yeah, actually, I think a lot of people enjoyed the last two courses, so I think it's a good idea, actually. The Steinitz for black and the ambitious Italian with D6, H6. So it could be a good idea. Thank you. All right.
Yeah. I think that this is a very nice collaboration. Okay, so guys, what are your final words to say so about this challenge, about the results? What is the recap that we can make?
So, of course, it's a very entertaining challenge. I think it's very good for chess-wise, yeah, because people can learn and also can have fun because you know the votes, they need to compare. So when you compare files of different people, you already learn, yeah. So it's very useful. Personally, for me, it's a bit sad, of course, to fire some people, yeah, but it's how the game works. I'm a very good friend of Alexander Fier. I really want to make a course on Benoni with him, yeah.
Yeah, but of course, we really hope that our cooperation with Alexander Fier just begins.
But not
All
only
right, yeah,
Alexander Fier, I think all the guys did very well, and so if they want to make a course for modern chess, our doors are always open, so we'll be glad to see them.
All right, yeah, so yeah, it's very interesting to see also the next step, yeah, how it goes.
Yes.
The next step, because the Catalan is a different kind of opening, yeah. You should make a lot of chapters just about the Catalan, not like one and one, like in this case. So you need to have some different skills, and we will see who of them has the skills, yeah. Maybe not all of them, maybe all, we'll see. It will be interesting.
So what would be the length of the video for the Catalan? It's again 15 minutes or more?
I think they should decide, yeah. I think they should decide totally with total freedom, yeah. They can make 10 minutes, they can make 1 hour, yeah. It's up to them. It's their decision. They need to take the votes, yeah. So,
Great.
what do you think? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think that we should keep everything as flexible as possible.
Right, yeah.
And of course, every decision brings pluses and minuses to the authors. Also, I here seize the opportunity to ask our dear audience in the chat if they have any specific preference about the next round of the Autumn Challenge. Of course, it's not necessary to write it down even now. They can send us some feedback via email. We promise that every feedback will be taken into consideration because this is a new format for us and we will be trying to develop it as much as possible. But as it goes for now, I can easily say Modern Chess announcing Winter Challenge very soon.
I think Spring Challenge more likely, yeah?
Spring.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Okay, I think it was a long streaming, yeah? So let's keep energy for the next one, which will be very soon, actually.
Yeah.
And thank you a lot. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for watching and
Pleasure.
see you soon.
Thank you. See you soon.